Tonight, beginning with Rachel Ripp, who was in the courtroom earlier today and has been following along with the testimony all afternoon.
All right, Rachel, what were your key takeaways from watching the testimony today?
Darcy, Andrea, lots to be talked about today, lots underway in this trial, in the double murder trial of Alex Murdaugh. A lot of testimony, a lot of witness statements, and a lot of evidence brought forth. Now, something to note that was more recently talked about just within the last 2 minutes was Alex Murdaugh's alibi. This was something that they were discussing in a video recording in the courthouse, and something new he brought was possibly hearing someone either pull up or maybe a stray cat just minutes before he left to visit his mother. Now, some other notable topics today were a 3D replica of the crime scene that the state brought forth with some software, some new software that was used. They also mentioned gun and ammo evidence found in and near the gun room, also on the property of Moselle, and also the suggestion by defense of 2 shooters. The double murder trial of Alex Murdaugh began Monday, where it left off last week with SLED crime scene investigator Melinda Worley on the stand. This time, though, the defense was cross-examining her. Dick Harpootlian from Murdaugh's defense team questioned her about bloody footprints determined to belong to a law enforcement officer at the scene. He then went on to ask her about the angles of the bullets that struck Maggie and Paul. He repeatedly suggested this may indicate there could have been 2 shooters. After pressing her about it, he got her to say she couldn't rule it out as a possibility. The prosecution fired back, confirming with Worley that a diagram she drew of the shooting was not to scale, and that another possibility could have been one person carrying 2 guns and or moving to 2 different locations to shoot the victims Maggie and Paul. Alex Murdaugh's clothes on the night of the murder were also brought into question, with Worley confirming that a blood test done by them, known as an LCV, doesn't determine whether a stain is bleach, rust, or human blood.
We documented the entire process from start to finish, starting with the packaging that the shirt was in. Took the shirt out of the package, photographed it front and back, inside and out, to show how it was before we did anything to it. Then we hung it up and applied the LCV, which is a liquid spray. Any stains that we saw after using the spray, we documented those with photographs without scale, and then we photoed with the scale. Then we laid the shirt flat and photographed each of those stains on the shirt. It was stains A through H on the front and stains I and J on the back.
Next, SLED Special Agent Jeff Croft was brought to the stand for questioning. Creighton Waters with the prosecution walked Croft through the body camera footage of Croft searching the Moselle property for guns and ammunition on June 13th and again on the 16th.
Again, looking for any firearms, shells, shell casings that could be tested for a potential weapon used during a crime.
Croft then identified 1 AR-15 style gun and 4 shotguns that he took from the Moselle gun room as evidence. He also explained finding 300 blackout style unused ammunition and used shell casings, as well as spent and unspent 12-gauge shotgun shells and boxes of empty ammunition in the trash. Now, something else that was interesting to note in the courtroom today was Alan Wilson, the Attorney General, was present. This was the first time he's been present in this trial since it started. Just something interesting to note. And he also moved forward one of the rows between breaks. He was sitting back, where media members were sitting, and he moved forward to be closer to that prosecution team. Reporting live outside of the Colleton County Courthouse, Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much.